press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, shall we continue the problems related to this probability chapter. Two more examples I want to do from your textbook because it may help you to do your exercise problem. So example 3, so in the previous class I had given you the terms related to this chapter probability and those terms which we are going to use in this exercises, and the two examples problems also I did. Now I am going to do third one, that is page number 299. Suppose we throw a dice once, what is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? See, getting a number greater than 4. So when you when we throw a die once, so the possible outcomes, total possible outcomes are, you all know this, correct? But how to write in a proper order is very, very important. Don't write simply P of E is equal to and write the answer. So that is not needed. See, each and every step there will be marks. So you have to write. See, like this. You have to start like this. Solution. The number of possible outcome. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then the outcomes are favorable outcomes. What is a favorable outcome? See, what is the question? When the die is thrown, what is the probability of getting number greater than 4? Greater than 4 means you should not include 4. Keep this in mind. Greater than 4. So 5 and 6. So how many possible outcomes? 6. Here 2. Therefore, probability of an event, probability you can write like this. Number greater than 4, you can write like this, or simply P of E also okay, but specific if you give it will be good actually. Number of greater than 4. So here I told you this is 2 by 6 probability. You all know the formula, write the formula for each and every step, better write the formula. So number of favorable outcome divided by total number of possible outcomes. Two by 6, that is 1 by 3. Okay. Next, they have given let F be an event. Okay. What is the probability of getting a number less than or equal to 4? Less than or equal to 4. This is second one. Less than or equal to 4 means that is nothing but you all know complement of this. See, okay, greater than 4. Greater than 4 means here 5 and 6. So less than or equal to 4 means here which is the, we'll write again number of possible outcomes. Again this is 6 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is the total possible outcomes. Then favorable outcome Which are the favorable outcome? Greater than or equal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Though you can mentally calculate this, so we know the answer, that is this denominator will be 6 and numerator will be 4. Definitely we know without doing anything. But these steps are very important. You have to write which are the possible outcomes like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Though we know, you have to write this and the favorable outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can write the probability, that is P of E dash. Why? Because it is nothing but the complement. So 4 by 6. 4 by 6. Okay. 4 by 6 is 2 by 3. I think I showed you one example, when I was explaining related to this P of E and event and the complement. See here 1 by 3 and this is 2 by 3. When you add this, you will get 1. Okay. Now, so and also this is an example for compound events. So in the previous class I had told you what are compound events. So this is an example for compound events because here you are getting more than one outcome. Okay. So because of that it is an example for possible outcome. Okay. Next we shall move on to example 4. Okay. Again a card one, a playing cards example. I will just rub this. So this let it be. So fourth example, one card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Calculate the possibility that the card will be an ace, not be an ace. Second one is not be an ace. So first one is be an ace. So as I told you in the previous class, I had explained and I had given the flow chart. So you can refer that. So how many cards are there? Total cards are 52. And how many A's? So because they have asked for the A's. So I told you. So 4 A's will be there. So 2 red A's and 2 black A's. So we'll write the probability. So number of possible outcomes, since it is ready here, I'll just fill that. But you have to write. Okay. For each and every problem, please write this. Number of possible outcomes. So number of possible outcomes is how much? Number of possible outcomes. So how many cards are there? 52. So you have to write that. Then favorable, it's 4. Correct? So probability of E, event, that is getting an ace. You can write that also. Getting how much? 4 by 52. So 4 ones are, you can simplify it. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12. 1 by 13. Okay. Now, card drawn is not an ace. So card drawn is not an ace. See, you can do it in a 2 methods here. One is not an ace means here. So you have to subtract. See, this is second one. Okay, not an ace. So card not an ace, out of 52, if you subtract 4, how much it will be? How much it will be? 48. Okay, 48 cards are not an ace. Okay. So number of possible is same. So this again it is a complement of this event. So here favorable outcome is 48 divided by 52. See, out of 52 cards, 48 cards are not ace, correct? So 48 by 52. So you can simplify it. you can simplify it. So you will get 4 ones are 4 twos are 8 and here 4 ones are 4 threes are 12. So 12 by 13. See 12 by 13 and add 1 by 13, it will become 1. 12 by 13 plus 1 by 13, answer is 1. So I think we can prove this, isn't it? That is P of E plus P of complement or not E, one and the same, is equal to 1. So when you add these two, you will get 1, correct? So that is how we can do this. Okay, I told you the another method. So how to find out this 12 by 13? So this is one method. One more method I will show. See, you have to find out P of E. 1 by 13 you have to find out, no doubt. After finding this, so there is an option. You can find like this, or see you have this formula. Now P of E is how much? 1 by 13 plus, we do not know this, complement is equal to 1. So P of not E, P of not E, complement means it is not E, okay, is equal to 1 minus 1 by 13. So you know, take the LCM. So it is 1, 13 minus, 13 minus 1. So 12 by 13. See, we got the answer, 12 by 13. So you can, there is an option for you to do this or this type, or you can do this also. You can start like this. We know that because already we know that, and we have proved with the various examples also. So we know that, and you can start like this and you can do. So you have the option. So if you don't want to do this, you can use that also, okay. So this is how you have to work out. Now we will go for the exercise, or one more we will do, okay. Fifth example, two players Sangeeta and Reshma plays a tennis match. It is known that the probability of Sangeeta winning the match is 0.62. What is the probability of Reshma winning the match? See, again I had told you this type they will ask you the question. So I can do it here only. Okay, I will wrap this. Okay. Now, Sangeeta and Reshma, they are playing. It is known that the Sangeeta winning the match is 0.62. So here, see, if you consider this as Sangeeta's means, so P of event, that is 0.62 plus, we do not know, this is equal to 1. See here, P of S, that is Sangeeta winning, they have used the word P of S and P of R, because Reshma and Sangeeta, okay. So here 0.62 we know, this is the probability of winning of Sangeeta, and we do not know the probability of winning by Reshma. So you can use this, you have to use this only. So here P of E dash is equal to 1 minus 0.62. So what is the answer? 1 minus 0.62. So here 0.38. So you know, subtraction minus 0.62. So here 10, 8, 9 minus 6, 3 and 0, 0.38. Okay. So like this you have to work out. If suppose if they have given in this form, you have to use that formula, that is P of E plus P of E complement is equal to 1, or P of E plus, that is P of event, the probability of an event plus probability of not an event is equal to 1, okay. So like this, I think the rest of the examples you can do it. So, let us just discuss the exercise 15.1. Okay. So, at the beginning they have given one fill in the blanks, just refer the textbook, please refer the textbook, and I am going to give the answers for you, and also I will tell the reason why it is so. Probability of an event, first one, complete the following statement. Probability of an event E plus probability of an event not E. See, already it is there. Probability of event E, probability of not event is equal to 1. So, what you will write there? Answer 1. Next, second one. The probability of an event that cannot happen, the probability of event that cannot happen, see, that is impossible event. I had told you in the previous class, in the introduction class. Impossible event, we call it as impossible event. That is, see, when the dice is thrown, probability of getting 7. See, here only you can write, see, probability of getting 7. So, favorable outcome is 0 because we cannot get 7. But total number of possible outcomes, yes, of course 6, correct? 6 we have, possible outcomes are 6. So, 0 by 6 is 0. So, probability of an event that cannot happen is 0, see, 0, okay. Such an event is called impossible event. Next, the probability of an event that is certain to happen, the probability of event certain to happen is 1. Such an event is called sure event or certain event. So, sure event. So, I had explained this in the introduction class. Fourth one, the sum of probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment. See, just now I gave you many examples. The sum of all the possible events. See, in one example we had taken that red ball, blue ball, yellow ball. There I showed you. So, possibility of the sum of all the probabilities. So, 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 we got 1, correct? So, here the answer is 1. Next, the probability of an event greater than or equal to dash and less than or equal to dash. See, so many examples we did. So, everywhere just if you go through those examples, just turn the pages and just find out. So, everywhere in your examples we have got 1 by 2 or 1 by 3, okay, and like this 1 by 13 we got. So many examples you can go through there. So, if you turn your pages you will find. So, here 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 13, definitely it is less than 1, correct? All these are less than 1. So, here the probability of an event greater than or equal to. So, definitely these are greater than 0 or equal to 0. Probability of an event, see, this is very important. Probability of an event, definitely it will be greater than, okay, sorry, yeah. Probability of event, definitely it will be greater than or equal to 1, okay, but it will be less than 1, sorry, greater than, probability of event will be greater than or equal to 0, but definitely it will be less than 1. I hope you understood this. Probability of an event, definitely it will be greater than 0 or equal to 0. See, this is the example for equal to 0 or it will be greater than 0, and probability of event, definitely it will be less than 1. See, all these are less than 1. We did not get any example like this. See, 14 by 13, did we get any example like this? No, we won't get. See, definitely it is not greater than 1. So, what you will write here answer, the probability of an event greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1, okay, less than or equal to 1. Next, second main, which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes? So, equally likely outcomes. So, I had explained it in the introduction class what are equally likely outcomes. See here, the options are the trial is made to answer a true or false questions. The answer is right or wrong. A baby is born, it is boy or a girl. These two options are equally likely outcomes. So, why they are equally likely outcomes? Because see, when the question is asked, either they will write true or false. Okay. So, we have that only the two options. So, we do not have any other options. So, when the baby is born, either it will be a girl or a boy. But if suppose in the driver attempts to start a car, the car starts or does not start. See, in the car, see the driver, it depends on the situation there. Either the car may start or there are so many factors which can make that car not to start. Like if suppose like there may be some problem with the car, it may not start, or again it depends on the driver. So, there are so many factors. And the player attempts to shoot a basketball, if she shoots or misses the shot. So, they may or they may not. But again it depends on the player. See, the player, he may be trained, he may not be trained, or again the basketball may be what to say, there may be problem with the this one, what when he shoots there may be problem with that. So, related to that, so the third and fourth option, okay. Then third one, why is tossing a coin considered to be a fair way of deciding which team should get the ball at the beginning of a football game? See, why it is considered, see everywhere they will use for this game. See, in the cricket you might have seen, in all the games they usually will use this tossing, and it is considered as a fair method. So, why? Because they are equally, see just now I gave you what are equally likely outcomes. See, that is equally likely outcomes. See, when the coin is tossed, it is an equally likely outcome, means either you will get head or a tail, okay. So, it is considered as fair means, okay. So, it is considered as fair means. So, you cannot cannot predict, it is unpredictable. So, because of that it is fair means. Then fourth one, see which of the following cannot be the probability of an event. So, which of the following are not probability? See, 2 by 3 it is definitely less than, just now I was telling about this. See here, 2 by 3 is definitely less than 1, okay, it is possible. Minus 1.5, definitely it is. See here, P of E should be greater than or equal to 0, but see here, minus 1.5 is less than 0. And 15%, yes of course, 15 by 100, that is 0.15, okay, 0.15 it can be 15 by 100, okay. Next, 0.7, of course, again it is less than 1, okay. So, then which is the option then? B, that is minus 1.5, okay, and I told you the reason also. Next, fifth one, if P of E is 0.05, then see P of E is 0.05, then they are asking what is the probability of not E. Already we found out not E. is equal to 1. Therefore, P of not E is equal to 1 minus 0.05, that is 0.95. Okay, not E is 0.95. Okay, next. A bag contains, so sixth one. Okay, now I hope you understood all this. So the actual problem starts from here, sixth one. So based on the examples given and the explanation, I think you can work out these problems. So let us start working here. Sixth one. A bag contains lemon flavored candies only. See, it contains only lemon flavored candies. So you have to read the question carefully. Malini takes out one candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out an orange flavored candy? See, orange flavored candy is not present only there. Then how she will get then? So definitely this is an example for impossible event. See, please try to correlate with what I have told in the introduction class. See this is an example for impossible event. See, orange color flavored candy is not there only in the bag. Then how she will get? So a bag. Okay. So what is the probability then? They are asking what is the probability. So definitely the number of possible outcomes. So number of possible outcomes, how many candies are there? No, the lemon candies. So they have not given any number over there. So you can write like that only. See, she takes, probability that she takes is 0, because the bag contains only lemon flavored candies. Okay, so you write like that. So no need of writing in any this one. Probability of taking an orange flavored candy is 0. You can write the reason also, because orange flavored candy is not present there in the bag. Okay, next a lemon flavored candy. So what is the lemon flavored candy? So again, probability of taking a lemon flavored candy is 1. Okay, because all candies in the bag is lemon flavored only. So definitely it is 1. So you have to write like this. Suppose if they have given the number, then the answer would have been different, but now it is 1. Okay. Next one, it is given that in a group of 3 students, the probability of 2 students having the same birthday is 0.992. What is the probability that 2 students have the same birthdays? See, again we did one example here already. The same way you have to do. The probability that 2 students have the same birthday, how will you find out? See, we already know this. We know that P of E plus P of not E is equal to 1. So if you take it as an event there, how much? that is 0.992 plus P of is equal to 1. Therefore, P of not E okay. Now subtract 1.000 0.992. How much you will get? 8990. So 0 0. Okay. This is the answer. See here. Probability of the two students have the same birthday. See, probability of not having the same birthday. So you can not having the same birthday, if you can take it as not an event also. You can take here also, or if you consider this as an event, you can write here also. So okay, no problem. Next. So 8th one. Eighth one. A bag contains 3 red balls and 5 black balls. A bag contains 3 red balls and 5 black balls. A ball is drawn at random from the bag. What is the probability that ball is drawn is red? Red, and second one is not red. So in a bag we have 3 red balls and 5 black balls. 5 black balls, black and 3 red balls. Okay. So definitely the number of possible outcomes, how many? So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total is 8. Then favorable outcomes to an event. So because they are asking you to find out for the red. So how many red balls are there? 3 red balls. Understood? So what is the probability? What is the probability? Probability is number of favorable outcomes, that is 3 by 8. See, you have to write once again. Okay. So you can write here P of E is equal to, or P of red balls. Correct? Yes, red ball. Red balls. Getting red balls. 3 by 8. So this is the answer. So not red balls means again not this event. So you can use that formula also. P of red ball plus P of not red balls is equal to 1. So P of red balls is 3 by 8 plus, we don't know this, not red ball. You can use this also, or directly you can find out. So P of not red is equal to 1 minus 3 by 8. So 8 is LCM. What is the answer? 5 by 8. See, you can use this also, or not red means it is nothing but black color. Not red means black color. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 favorable, and total possible outcome is 8 only. So 5 by 8. Directly you can do, or you can use this method, this also. I had given one more example previously. You can adopt this method, or you can directly you can write 5 by 8 along with this, all this, not red ball, favorable is 5 and no possible outcome is 8, like that you can do it. Okay. The last problem of today's class. A box contains 5 red marbles, 8 white marbles, 4 green marbles. One marble is taken out of the box at random. What is the probability that the marble taken out will be red, white, not green? Okay. Now, so again we have the same type of problem. So in a box we have how many red balls? In a box we have 5 red marbles, 5 red marbles, then 8 white marbles, then 5 black, so 18, total outcome is 18. So total outcome, so number of possible outcome is 18. Then favorable outcome, see first one is red. So the first one, this is first one, they have asked for red how many? 5. So what is the probability of getting red? Probability of getting red, how much? Favorable outcome is 5 divided by 18. Okay. Next, probability of getting white, so white again we have how many? 8. Okay. So 8 by possible is same, 18. Then not green, probability of getting not green. Not green means, find out, not green means their green marble only is not, sorry, I took 5 red, 8 white and 4 green, here 4 green. Okay, sorry, this problem again I think I have to do. So by mistake I took the above 5 black of the previous problem. So 5 red, 8 white and 4 green. So 17. Okay, 17. So possible, total possible is 17 and favorable outcome is of red is 5. So getting red 5 by 17 and getting white how many? 8 by 17. Now not green means what? See, not green means you should out of 17 you should subtract 4. Not green, so not green, 4 are green marbles, so from 17 you subtract 4. So how much you will get? 13 by 17. Okay, now see here. So I hope you understood, not green means 13 by 17. So getting red is 5 by 17, getting white is 8 by 17. See here total is 17. Okay. So sorry for that, I just did that. 8 plus 5 plus 4, 12 plus 5, 17. 17 total marbles, 17 marbles are there. So this is how you have to work out. So let us meet in the next class. Thank you.